English Boost Podcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Boost Podcast. I'm Emma, and today we're going to help you with something that many English learners find scary.
And I'm James. Hi, Emma. Yes, making phone calls in English can be really nerve-wracking. When you're on the phone, you can't see the other person's face or body language, so you have to rely completely on listening and speaking.
Exactly. Many people feel confident speaking English face-to-face, but when the phone rings, they panic. Today we're going to change that. We'll teach you useful phrases for both informal calls with friends and formal calls to businesses.
We'll also practice some common phone situations like leaving a message, asking someone to repeat something, and dealing with bad connections. By the end of this episode, you'll feel much more confident picking up the phone.
And of course, Olivia will help us with the vocabulary at the end.
Hi everyone, I'm Olivia. Phone calls don't have to be scary. Let's learn some useful phone vocabulary together.
Let's start with informal phone calls. These are calls to friends, family, or people you know well. Emma, how do you usually answer the phone when a friend calls?
When I see it's a friend calling, I usually just say hey or hi followed by their name. So I might say, hey Sarah, how's it going? Or hi Tom, what's up? It's very casual and relaxed.
What if you don't recognize the number?
If I don't know who's calling, I answer more formally. I say hello with a rising tone, like a question. This lets the caller know they need to identify themselves. They'll usually say something like, hi, Emma, it's Sarah, or hello, this is Tom calling.
Let's do a quick role play. I'll call you and we'll have a casual conversation.
Sounds good.
Ring, ring.
Hey, James, how are you?
Hey, Emma, I'm good, thanks. I'm just calling to see if you're free this weekend. A few of us are planning to go to that new Italian restaurant on Saturday. Do you want to come?
Oh, that sounds great. What time are you thinking?
We're planning to meet at 7. Is that okay for you?
7 works perfectly for me. Should I bring anything?
No, just yourself. I'll text you the address later.
Perfect. Thanks for calling. See you Saturday.
See you then. Bye.
Bye.
That was a typical informal phone call. Notice how we used casual language like how are you, sounds great, and see you then. We also ended with simple goodbyes.
Yes, informal calls are usually short and relaxed. You don't need to be too polite or formal. Just talk naturally like you would in person.
Now let's talk about formal phone calls. These are calls to businesses, offices, doctors, or people you don't know well. The language is quite different. Emma, can you explain?
Of course.
When you call a business, you need to be more polite and professional. First, the person answering will usually say something like, good morning, ABC Company. How may I help you? Then you need to explain why you're calling clearly.
What phrases should people use when making a formal call?
There are several useful phrases. To introduce yourself, you can say, hello, my name is Emma Johnson, or this is Emma Johnson calling. To explain why you're calling, you can say, I'm calling about, or I'm calling to inquire about, or I'd like to speak to someone about.
What if you need to speak to a specific person?
You can say, could I speak to Mr. Smith, please? Or I'd like to speak to someone in the sales department. The receptionist might then say, one moment please, I'll transfer you, or I'll put you through now.
Let's practice a formal call. I'll be a customer calling a hotel to make a reservation. You be the hotel receptionist.
Good morning, Grand Hotel. This is Emma speaking. How may I help you?
Good morning. I'd like to make a reservation for 2 nights, please.
Certainly, sir. What dates were you looking at?
I'd like to book a room for the 15th and 16th of March.
Let me check our availability. Yes, we have rooms available on those dates. Would you prefer a single or double room?
A double room, please. Could you tell me the price per night?
A double room is £120 per night, including breakfast.
That sounds fine. I'd like to book that, please.
Wonderful. Could I have your name, please?
Yes, it's James Wilson.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. And could I have a contact phone number?
Yes, it's 07700900123.
Perfect. I've booked a double room for 2 nights, March 15th and 16th under the name James Wilson. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's everything. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. We look forward to seeing you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's a typical formal business call. Notice how we used polite phrases like, how may I help you? Certainly, and you are welcome.
What about when you can't reach someone? What do you do then?
Good question. If the person isn't available, the receptionist might say, I'm afraid Mr. Smith is in a meeting right now, or she's not at her desk at the moment. Then they'll ask, would you like to leave a message, or can I take a message?
And how do you leave a message?
You can say, yes, please. Could you ask him to call me back? Then give your name and phone number.
You might say my name is James Wilson, and my number is 07700900123. Could you ask him to call me back when he's free? Always repeat your number slowly so they can write it down correctly.
Excellent phone practice. Now let me explain some important phone vocabulary. First, call. Call means to telephone someone. You can say, I'll call you later, or give me a call tomorrow. We also use call as a noun, like I got a call from my mother. Next, answer. Answer means to pick up the phone when it rings. Can you answer the phone? Or nobody answered when I called. Hold means to wait on the phone. If someone says, please hold, or can you hold for a moment, they're asking you to wait while they do something. You might hear, I'll put you on hold at a business. A message is information you leave for someone who can't answer. You can leave a message or take a message for someone else. Voicemail is an automatic message system. When nobody answers, you hear a recorded message asking you to leave your message after the beep. Many people have voicemail on their mobile phones. Finally, hang up means to end a phone call. Don't hang up means don't end the call. After saying goodbye, you hang up the phone. Those are your phone vocabulary words. Back to Emma and James.
Thank you, Olivia.
Now everyone can make phone calls in English with confidence.
Let's review call, answer, hold, message, voicemail, and hang up. Practice using these words.
Here's a tip. If you're nervous about phone calls, write down what you want to say before you call. It really helps.
Thank you for watching English Boost Podcast. Don't be afraid to pick up the phone.
Please like this video and subscribe for more English lessons.
See you in the next episode.
Bye bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Call us anytime.